You see, the problem here is that some people just don't want this thing to be resolved amicably. They just want it to remain a topic so that they will continue to drive that narrative that will continue to breed hatred. People will continue to, like, that kind of thing, continue to stir that anger towards Nigerians. That is what this man does. So that is what this man does. So since you have positioned yourself to be that person, you should be ready to take the heat. They've seen you that you are the one championing this thing. So don't blame the Ghanaians who are in diaspora. Put mounting pressure on you. Yes, you want them to do? No, they will use you to do it. Don't they will not, you know why they will not go and some of them protest in wherever they are. Maybe some of them, they are close friends. Because that's how pretentious some of them are. Maybe some of them, their close friends, wherever they live, are Nigerians. So they don't want to be those people who will come out and protest, and then their Nigerian friends will see them. So they want to be behind the scene, edging you on, pushing you to do it. So you've more or less volunteered yourself to do it. So why are you complaining? Because I have followed your channel, this is what you do, and you're complaining? No, you shouldn't. You see, since that Igbo king matter started in Ghana, and for a minute I thought I was like something that will happen for a period of time, and then somehow it will die down. He has come out to clear the air. He didn't build anything, he didn't do anything, and all of that. And the thing has lingered for a very long time. But it's like there are some people who just doesn't want it to end. And if you go to their channel, I'm talking about some Ghanaians, if you go to their channel, they are on this all the time, talking about, even sometimes bringing out lies about what did not happen, so that that story or that topic about this Igbo king man will remain a topic in the media. So it's like they are on an assignment to constantly talk about it. And when it looks like every other mainstream media is not talking about it, they just are like on an assignment to do it. Now, they have, of all they have said, they have not been able to find out anything else to hold this man, other than they say, hearsay, which we all know doesn't even hold water. If there is no evidence or tangible evidence anywhere to prove that this man has done this, or has done anything against the law. But anyway, I just wanted to lay the story down so that eventually lead me to what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you're new here, my name is Osih-Oyelude. Thank you so much for joining, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. So this Igbo king matter, it has lingered for a very long time, like I said, and it's like there are some people who are on an assignment. It's like that is their office now, and that is even what gives them tractions on their social media pages. So it's like on those people's page, or as long as those people are there and they've seen that there is a market when it comes to this man's story, this Igbo king man's story, they will not stop. And one of them is one guy they call Kweku Anan or something. I hope I pronounce that name right, This guy is constantly talking down on Nigerians. He leaves the Igbo man and then call Nigerians names, hoodlums, rascals, this, that, like says a lot of things, I noticed that there is like more like a personal attack on Nigerians from this man. It's no longer the Igbo king thing, or the Igbo king did this and that. It has become now Nigerians. So he has made it like a nationality thing, discussing and disrespecting Nigerians. So like that is his office, that is his niche. So it's fine. But I was even shocked that he now brought somebody to his show and the person talked good about Nigerians, the person was all praised, talking about something, though the person spoke their language a bit, but it's like from another channel that I saw it, that I analyzed it just as I'm doing, the person said the man was talking about how Nigerians helped him on this Kweku's show. So to me, it was surprising because this is the Kweku that never sees anything, good about Nigerians. So I was surprised that he could even bring a Ghanaian who would say something good about, Nigerians on the show. Anyway, the reason for this story is that, or the reason for this video is that after that, this man went loose on Ghanaians. Because it's like some Ghanaians, especially the ones in diaspora, came for his guest. His guest was on his show, saying good things about Nigerians and how, a Nigerian or Nigerians were good to him. And for some reason, they didn't like that his guest was speaking good about Nigerians on his show, and that infuriated him. I mean, I was shocked when he went loose on on Ghanaians. Are they now fighting themselves? You see, the problem here is that some people just don't want this thing to be resolved amicably. They just want it to become a topic or to remain a topic so that they will continue to drive that narrative that will continue to breed hatred. People will continue to, like, that kind of thing, continue to stir that anger towards Nigerians. That is what this man does. So that is what this man does. So since you have positioned yourself to be that person, you should be ready to take the heat. They've seen you that you are the one championing this thing. So don't blame the Ghanaians who are in diaspora. Put mounting pressure on you. Yes, you want them to do? No, they will use you to do it. Don't they will not, why they will not go and some of them protest in wherever they are. Maybe some of them, they are close friends. Because that's how pretentious some of them are. Maybe some of them, their close friends, wherever they live, are Nigerians. So they don't want to be those people who will come out and protest, and then their Nigerian friends will see them. So they want to be behind the scene, edging you on, pushing you to do it. So you've more or less volunteered yourself to do it. So why are you complaining? Because I have followed your channel, this is what you do, and you're complaining? No, you shouldn't. They will use you to do that dirty work. So don't complain. Don't complain. You say, oh, that some Ghanaians are worse than Nigerians, some are as bad as Nigerians. Oh, you don't know? Or you're just realizing it? You guys are so blinded with issues about Nigeria that you cannot even see past your nose. Some of you people, let me not even sit down here. Some of you people, so just leave that conversation for another day. But in the meantime, continue to do the work that you have given to yourself. Don't complain. Wherever your Ghanaians patriots are all over the world, let them continue to mount that pressure on you to continue to do that dirty job. You don't have to complain. It was only a matter of time. If you don't let this, if you are not genuinely in a place where you want this thing to be resolved, but just that you just want to profit of it, money-wise, or you just want to continue to be that vessel that want to continue to breed hatred towards or stir up the anger in your people against Nigerians, only a matter of time, you guys will fight yourselves. That's it. And it's already happening. And it will be worse if you're not careful. You're complaining? No, don't complain. That you have given yourself this assignment. So, and you're saying that other media houses are not doing it, that it's only you people. What are you just going out to protest against a nationality for? Like, what are you going out there to protest against a nationality for? Because you are using the Igbo king as as a cover up for your story. But no, people like you are not helping matters. So if you continue like this, don't blame your people who are telling you, oh, you continue to put fire. Yes, they'll continue to put that pressure on you because you have decided to carry that. Since you want to be the quote unquote the savior, why should you complain? But just know that only a matter of time on this matter, that if you guys don't want to stay on the issue and stay on the issue that there is a criminal or there are criminals you need to address, but you want to take it out on a nationality, it always ends like this. That's the truth, because there will be someone, and some of them who are pushing you they are in another man's country, but they are pushing you to say things that will incite people, incite Ghanaians to continue to be hostile towards Nigerians. And you're complaining, and some of them cannot come out to protest. Why? Because they're illegal where they are. Some Ghanaians, either in America or in the UK, they're illegal immigrants, but they are there pushing you guys to do it. It's okay, but what I'm saying is that don't complain. It's an assignment you've given to yourselves, and trust me, you don't expect reputable media houses in Ghana to sit down, and you think is Ihenetu's matter. All of them want to sit down and be discussing. What you don't understand is all these things you do will amount to nothing if that man, if there is no proper criminal charges brought against him. The other day, the other man who is at the forefront, one politician that I used to know him was Slim. I remember when I went to Ghana in around 2011, 2012. I think that man, he ran under one party. He's always coming, like always the clown, one Ayariga. At that time, 2011, 2012, I remember watching, I remember him well because I traveled to Ghana that year, and there was an election that was about to hold, I think 2012 or so, or around that time, either 2010 or 2012. There was an election around that 2012, yeah. So there was a debate of the presidential candidates, and he was there. He was like the clown of candidates that were there. So that's why I remember him. Then he was very slim, the Hassan Ayariga. I think he was coming out under a party called APC. APC, yeah, at that time. Like, I hope my memory serves me right. So I remember him very well. So now he has put on weight, so he looks a bit different. When I said, I know this man now as far back as then, when he was gone. And then he has always been the clown of, the candidates who are coming out. So he just saw a good opportunity to latch on to the emotions of the people. And who better to use? Of course, he's using the Nigerians. So he's gaining that popularity through this case of the Igbo king and all of that. So the other day he came out to say that, there was something they wanted to do, citizens arrest and all. And yeah, citizens arrest that couldn't hold. I think he had one press conference that couldn't. Because if you continue to do things with emotions, you will always fail. That's it. You cannot just come out and say you want to arrest somebody. Where is the evidence? Bring out evidence. Bring out what the man did. Not if them say, he do, he not do. Those things don't fly. And you see, governments don't move like that. You cannot come out and say because he said he wanted to build a kingdom or a village. That is not a crime. So if he has done something to warrant being deported or being arrested, I know your government will do that. But in the meantime, no government acts like that. But hey, let us arrest, let's march on the street, let them arrest without evidence. It will not work. And that's what I'm telling you people, that you guys are using emotions too much. You're not using your head. Go and gather your evidence against Ihenetu, and then go back again, and then go to the court of law, not on the streets. Justice does not work on the streets. Justice does not work. So yeah, it's that Mr. Ayariga and this man, they are the ones that are at the forefront, pushing all those things and all of that. But you see, back to that Mr. Kweku, like I said, don't complain. You are angry with Ghanaians that are pushing you. All of you are the same. They want to do what you're doing, but they don't want to be seen. Of course, the pretentious way of some of them, they want to say Nigeria must go, but they want to use you. So don't complain. You have offered yourself for it, so be ready for it. Okay? Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to point that out, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.